Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me again. I am talking today about planning and organizing. So by the time I actually air this content, it would be way into January already. And so a lot of people have planned and prepared and made their New Year's resolutions, which is wonderful. I'm a little bit late this year with my planning and prep for 2022, but I do have a plan and I do have a vision. I've just taken down my manual vision board, which I have been doing for the past few years, and just looking at it, I have accomplished a lot from this board, but not everything. So this year what I want to do is I want to narrow it down to a few things, a few items. I have accomplished a few. For example, I wanted a new couch, and I bought the couch. I was the first piece of furniture that I got to choose on my own as a single woman, as a single mom, and I got to buy that. And then there's some fitness goals that I managed to achieve. So there are things that I achieved from here, celebrating my life more, self-care spoils. Yeah, so there are things that I've seen here that motivated me on a daily basis to actually get up, go for it, work for it. But this year I just want to do it virtually. So what I want to do is I want to create a virtual vision board and actually see it, use it on my, have it saved on my laptop, which I use constantly on a daily basis. And I'll be able to see it every time I open my laptop and click on my screensaver. Also plan to make a 3-month plan for my content on YouTube, on Instagram, because going into YouTube, I really thought that this was going to be like fun and games, like I'll record whenever I have an opportunity, but there's so much work that goes into creating content. Who would have thought? I mean, I'm learning every day. There's so much information to learn about how YouTube works. What is the best way to record? What is the things that a YouTuber needs to do and needs to know? So I am learning every single week, and I just want to say thank you for being with me on this journey. I believe that this Hello guys. I believe that this channel is going to grow, and thank you for being on my journey so far. Thank you for sticking with me. And watch this space. I think that it's just going to get better and better every week. I managed to just finish January and February planning and prepping for my content for 2022. I still need to complete March, but it's quite a lot of detail that goes into it. I need to make sure that everything is planned, and so it's a lot of information that I needed to think about and people that I needed to contact as well. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a break. I'm going to actually start supper and make sure that there's something to eat, and then I will come back to working out the kids' plan for their school term, and also the birthday calendar that I need to update. There's some information that I need to put on a new calendar, which I got on quite a huge birthday calendar that I received in the Women's Health magazine, and I'm going to use that because it's quite in your face, and I can't miss information, and I'm not really good with dates, with birthdays, and so I need to actually have that information down. I don't know about you, but this is me. So I am going to do that after supper. So a little bit of elbow grease and some turpentine, and I managed to get the board clean. Note to self, do not use a permanent marker on your whiteboard. All clean. My cousin made a delicious potjie pot on the fire for Christmas, for New Year's Eve, And it's the middle of summer, but I'm in the mood for a pot, like a real nice vegetable stew. So I'm making some carrot and pea, lamb, potatoes in a pot, and with some nice white rice. I'm just in the mood for something warm and cozy, even though it's the heart of summer in Cape Town. What I like about this calendar is that it's obviously large, but it has exercises on, so I can follow the exercise plan, and I can basically see everything quite visibly. So I'm planning on putting this in my bedroom so that I don't miss the dates. So my dinner is done and I am about to dish up. It is back to work for me, and I've now completed my calendar with all my birthday dates. I have my whiteboard ready. There isn't a lot to plot just as yet because I don't have a quarter plan for the kids' school, so that still has to be plotted. So there's more structure involved in my content now. That's been less stressful and helping me just to enjoy creating and not focusing on meeting a deadline of a certain time, so I can actually get through editing and so on. So that has been my planning for 2022 thus far. I must say I'm a little bit more relaxed than previous years. Normally I would have a vision board. I haven't done a vision board for 2022. I have collated the pictures that I want, the lifestyle, the goals that I want to achieve. So I have that in place, and I have all that information, all those visuals, and I want to put that on, like I mentioned before, I want to actually have that on as a screensaver on my phone, on my laptops, and seeing it as often as possible, and not just on my vision board like I would normally have. So yeah, I don't have a vision board yet, but I'm just easing into 2022 and being easy on myself. I think I got used to the soft life during my time off, but I'm easing into the year and not being so hard in terms of planning and structure. And yeah, today I'm back to work. So I've already had my first meeting for most of the day, talking to people, having virtual meetings. It's really hot outside. It's really been hot in Cape Town. I think we're at 33 degrees today, and there isn't a cloud in the sky again. And I got dressed up. I find that dressing for work is helpful for me because it sets me into that mindset of I'm at work, and I don't like working in my PJs. I just get confused with where I am. So yeah, that is the current situation. To a meeting, and after that I am just going to tick off my to-do items. I've made a list of everything that I need to achieve today, for work as well as for personally, my personal goals. So yeah, so that is what I'm going to do. And we're also checking to see there is a way to search on the add comments to say it's linked to, you know, what they do. This evening I've been invited to a CrossFit class by a friend that I used to dance with before. She has a suspicion that I'm going to enjoy CrossFit, and I must tell you that I'm very, very nervous. Not nervous, anxious, because CrossFit is very, I don't know about you guys, but have you seen CrossFit athletes, the stuff that they do? I've always been intimidated by it. I've been invited previously to join a class, and I was always so anxious about it. But I said this year, well, actually every year is like that for me. I'm going to give everything a chance. So CrossFit it is. I'm joining a CrossFit class this evening. I started work earlier, and I will join the class this afternoon. I'm excited, but I'm anxious about it. So let's see if I can keep up with the sets that they do and the WODs and whatever else they call it. I have major respect for athletes, like any athletes, whether you're doing it recreationally or you're doing it as an actual profession, like really, I hats off to those people, because it takes dedication, it takes commitment, and athletes have to use their bodies every single day. Like I said, if you're doing it for a profession, but if you're doing it recreationally, that commitment to improve your skill and improve what you're actually doing, it's really a mindset thing. And so I always admire any athlete, whether it's cycling, whether it's running, whether it's whatever sport. In CrossFit, oh, that's next level for me. So let's see what that's about.